Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most beautifulest of them all? Tori said to her reflection as it stared back at her. She stood in her most natural state, hair curly and wet as it hung down to her shoulders. She stared into the mirror, hoping for a response. When she didn't receive the affirmation she wished for, she frowned and recited the words again. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the prettiest of them all? She said, thinking she would somehow get a response if she used a synonym. Tori found herself talking to the mirror every single morning. Although she knew her parents loved her, she also knew her looks weren't worthy. No one in her life ever called her pretty or beautiful, not even lovely. So she found herself looking for validation from her own reflection. Mirror, Tori said in a sad, almost whiny tone. You don't think I'm pretty? Tori was no idiot. She was actually very smart, and she knew she controlled her reflection. So she knew if the mirror wasn't speaking, then the pretty and beauty just weren't there. Tori twisted her lips and bit down on her inner cheek. She wanted to cry aloud, but she was used to the disappointment of not being one of the beautiful girls. She placed her ponytail holder onto her curly wet fro and took a seat on the toilet lid. Okay, so I'm ugly, she thought to herself. I mean, I have to be. Mama doesn't tell me I'm pretty. Papa doesn't tell me I'm beautiful. The other kids treat me badly. And Jace won't even look my way. It was the start of 8th grade for Tori, and she figured she'd begin to look a little different by this time. To her, she'd always been an ugly duckling. With all the superficial people in L.A., Tori could never feel comfortable in her own skin. She knew she would never be good enough. Still, she felt that she would become like a fine wine with time. Instead, here she was, almost in tears over the way her skin and her facial features looked.